Cardinal Robert Prevost, Cardinal till yesterday, a veteran missionary with decades of experience in Latin America, has been elected as the new leader of the Roman Catholic Church. The 69-year-old from Chicago becomes the first American in history to ascend the papacy and will be known as Pope Leo XIV. However, despite his own accomplishments, he is also making headlines for other reasons. Most importantly, his criticism of American President Donald Trump and Vice President Vance. On Thursday, after the traditional appearance of white smoke rising from Sistine Chapel chimney, a signal that the College of Cardinals had reached a decision regarding the new pope, Pope Leo had appeared on the central balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, offering his first blessing to a cheering crowd in St. Peter's Square. "Peace be with you all," he declared in his initial address, and paid tribute to Pope Francis, who passed away last month and was his predecessor. Quote, "We still hear in our hearts the weak, but always courageous voice of Pope Francis, who blessed us." Prior to his election, then-Cardinal Prevost had made headlines for publicly sharing criticism of US political leaders on social media, particularly those concerning immigration policy. In February, he reposted an article on X arguing that US Vice President J.D. Vance had misused Catholic doctrine to defend government's decision to cut foreign aid. The Vatican confirmed on Thursday that the account sharing the article indeed belonged to Prevost. One post cited a headline reading, and I quote, "J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus doesn't ask us to rank our love for others," unquote, challenging Vance's reference to the medieval theological idea of ordo amoris, or the order of love. In February, the then-Cardinal had said it was wrong in an attempt to show support to Washington's cancellation of foreign aid. The article took issue with Vance, who converted to Catholicism in 2019 and argued that Christians should love their family first before prioritizing the rest of the world. Quote, "J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus does not ask us to rank our love for others," unquote, said the headline reposted on Prevost's account, along with a link to the story by the National Catholic Reporter. After becoming vice president, Vance justified the cancellation of nearly all US foreign assistance by quoting 12th century theologian Thomas Aquinas' concept of ordo amoris, or order of love. The late Pope Francis, in a letter soon afterward to US bishops, said true ordo amoris involved building a fraternity open to all without exception. A few days later, Prevost posted the headline and link of another article about Vance's doctrinal arguments, which referred to Francis's criticism of Trump's mass deportations of migrants. Another repost by Prevost criticized the deportation of a migrant under the Trump administration, questioning the morality behind such actions and calling attention to human suffering. His final post before being elected pontiff similarly condemned policies affecting vulnerable migrant communities. Despite the past criticisms, both President Donald Trump and Vice President Vance publicly congratulated Pope Leo XIV on his election. "May God bless him," Vance wrote, adding that millions of American Catholics will be praying for his success. Trump, referencing the historic nature of his election, said it was a great honor for our country as he is the first American pontiff to be elected.